What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, we are going to be talking about, are we little gods? We're going to dive into it and we're going to look at, specifically, we're going to be jumping into John chapter 10, verse 34 to 36. To answer your question, are we little gods? No, we are not little gods. I'm going to make that case for you right now. Let's jump over to John chapter 10, verse 34. Verse 34, Jesus replied, "It is written in your own scripture that God said to certain leaders of the people, 'I say, you are gods, and you know that the scriptures cannot be altered.' So if those people who receive God's message were called gods, why do you call it blasphemy when I say I am the Son of God? After all, the Father set me apart and sent me into the world. Don't you believe me unless I carry out my Father's work? But if I do his work, believe in the evidence of the miraculous works I have done. Even if you don't believe me, then you will know and understand that the Father is in me and I am in the Father." That is God's holy word. We went past that, but I wanted to make sure that it went into context. So what we actually see here is there was pretty much three claims. The claims of Jesus was that he is the Son of God. Those who rejected Jesus had stones in their hands ready to stone him. Jesus showed a man's inconsistency, being almost like a hypocrite. He referred to them as he referred to them as their history. When they were called rulers and judges, they called them gods. Their ancestors has used the words gods to mean that their judges were rulers of men, rulers who had been appointed by God to represent God among the men. We also see it refers us to Exodus chapter 22, verses 28. And it says, you must not dishonor God or curse any of your rulers." It also brings us over to Psalms chapter 82, verse 6. And it also reads, "I say, you are gods. You are all children of the Most High God, the Most High." So we see that. So knowing that, Jesus simply asked if some rulers of Israel were called gods, why was he being accused of blasphemy for claiming to be the Son of God? Another another claim. Jesus made a threefold claim. However, Jesus was not saying rulers were called gods, so I am too to be called God as they were. He was claiming to be distinct from all the other men. He claimed that he was the one whom the Father has sanctified. Number two, the one whom the Father sent into the world. And number three, the Son of God. How could they reject him? Their rulers were mere men, yet they were called gods. He was much, much more, the very one sanctified and sent by God, the very Son of God himself. How could they accuse him of blasphemy when they so readily received rulers of the past as gods and the rulers were mere men? So we are not little gods or we are not gods, but there is only one God. I hope this was helpful. God bless you and God bless your family.